What's going on, everybody? It's Jay here from Nerd Takes, and today I wanted to give you my take on Atlas. So, Atlas is a new movie from Netflix starring Jennifer Lopez, and yes, you heard me correct, it is starring Jennifer Lopez. And it's a sci fi movie set in the future where essentially AI has it out for mankind and is attacking. I'd like to say that there's more to it than that, but unfortunately, there's really not. It's a sci fi theme that we've seen before, and frankly, one we've seen done better many times. It's got a list of issues from just about all aspects of filmmaking, and it honestly left me wondering how on earth it got greenlit in the first place. For starters, the acting is flat out bad in this. Jennifer Lopez is all over the place with her acting. Her character is portrayed as a genius in the world of AI, but also as a person who has some major character flaws in terms of her ability to connect and socialize with other humans. But she just kind of comes off as somebody who's on the verge of a mental breakdown at any given moment. Her acting is a bit over the top when trying to show emotional stress, and then very bland in other moments when she's trying to show a more calm side of the character. Simu Liu is incredibly wooden in this role. He lacks any real range, which theoretically would make sense for an AI based character, but it actually just comes off as a lack of acting ability more so than really nailing the role. The writing is subpar, from the story itself not being particularly interesting or original, to the dialogue being predictable and at times very cringe and counterproductive to creating a sense of immersion, to characters not having any real identity and just kind of being there to push the plot along. At times, some of the characters make some changes to how they behave that don't really make sense, other than it being just another way to kind of keep the story moving. Now, I don't want to get too deep into spoilers, but in order to give an example of that, I do have to spoil a small portion of the beginning of the film. So if you don't want to have it spoiled for yourself, this is the official warning to maybe just skip ahead a little bit in this video. So the example that I wanted to use was something that happens pretty early in the film where this Colonel character doesn't want Jennifer's character Atlas anywhere near the mission that they're planning. In fact, he spends the first 5 minutes or so of his screen time establishing this concept. Then, inexplicably, out of nowhere, he decides that not only does he want her involved now, he wants her traveling with his team to another planet in order to provide them with insight for their plan. Which, on top of being an out of nowhere change for the character, it doesn't really make sense given that this is a futuristic setting, so she could very simply just communicate her input through their communication technologies from a much safer location on Earth. But they needed a reason to get her onto this planet where the battle would take place in order to force her into a more heroic scenario. It just felt very nonsensical. Then the icing on the cake of poor quality that is this film is the CGI. It's just flat out bad. I really don't understand how CGI has gotten worse over the last 10 years. I mean, I do in the sense that it's obviously companies who are going cheap when it comes to the CGI budget that they designate for a film. But what I can't understand is why. Time and time again, we're seeing that movies are being criticized for this exact issue, yet it seems like studios are all ignoring this criticism and still trying to cheapen the cost, which is ultimately cheapening the quality of the look of their films. It just absolutely blows my mind. All in all, this is just another one of the many bad products that Netflix puts out in between every half decent to good product that they have. I wouldn't personally recommend it, but if you do choose to watch it, then I hope you can find a way to enjoy it more than I did. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back again with another review soon.